Don't stress, everything is temporary. You see, life is constantly moving, like a river that never stops. The moment you try to hold on to something, a feeling, a success, a failure, a person, it begins to hurt. Why? Because life is not meant to be held, it's meant to be experienced. Stress is just resistance to what is. When you resist the flow of life, you suffer. When you surrender, you find peace. The truth is, everything that you are worrying about today, your job, your relationship, your image, your future, all of it is temporary. It will either change, evolve, or dissolve. So instead of trying to control the outcome, focus on how you show up. When storms hit, don't panic. Remember, even the fiercest storm passes. Clouds come and go, but the sky remains untouched. That sky is you. Calm, vast, limitless, unshaken by the chaos of life. Inner peace is not found by fixing the world, it's found by rising above it. And how do you rise? By choosing presence over panic, stillness over noise, awareness over reaction. In moments of stress, pause, breathe, remind yourself, this too shall pass, because it will. And when it does, you'll be stronger, not because the world got easier, but because you became still. So today, don't stress. Don't overthink, just live. Trust that whatever is falling apart is actually falling into place. Life is ever changing. It's not static, not fixed, not predictable. Just when you think you've figured it all out, life shifts. It takes a turn you didn't see coming. It surprises you with both joy and pain. And in that constant motion, we often make one mistake. We try to control it. We try to hold on to the things we like. We try to avoid the things we don't. We cling to comfort, to certainty, to outcomes we've imagined in our minds. And in doing so, we begin to suffer. Because the truth is, life doesn't follow our plan. It follows its own rhythm, its own intelligence. The seasons change without asking us. People come and go. Opportunities arise and fade. Our thoughts shift. Our emotions rise and fall. But when we resist this natural flow, we create tension within ourselves. That tension becomes stress. That stress becomes suffering. You see, the more you try to grip tightly to what's changing, the more it hurts when it slips away. And it will slip away. Because everything does. What you're holding on to today may not serve you tomorrow. What you fear losing may be the very thing holding you back. Life is not asking you to control it. It's asking you to move with it, to flow, to trust, to experience fully, not possess. Imagine a river, always moving, always shifting. If you jump in and try to fight the current, you'll drown in exhaustion. But if you learn to float, to surrender, the river carries you effortlessly. That's how life works. The moment you stop trying to bend it to your will, you begin to feel peace. Not because the chaos ends, but because you're no longer fighting it. You start to see the beauty in impermanence, the grace in change, the gift in not knowing. And in that surrender, suffering fades. Not because life becomes easy, but because you stop needing it to be. You stop forcing. You start flowing. And that's where peace lives, not in control, but in your ability to let go. Stress is resistance to what is. It's the tension that rises when you want life to be something it's not. It's the inner battle between your expectations and reality. You expect ease, but you get challenge. You expect certainty, but you get confusion. And instead of flowing with what's happening, you resist it. You push back. You overthink. You wish things were different. That resistance, that mental and emotional pushing is what creates stress. It's not the situation itself that's hurting you. It's your fight against it. Stress is not always about doing too much. Sometimes it's about not letting go, not accepting, not trusting. We think if we resist harder, we can change reality. But life doesn't bend under pressure. It moves on its own. And the more we try to fight it, the more we suffer. Peace, on the other hand, comes from acceptance. Not giving up, not becoming passive, but simply acknowledging this is how it is right now. This moment is exactly what it is, not better, not worse, just real. When you stop arguing with the present moment, you allow yourself to breathe. When you stop trying to control everything, you create space. And in that space, peace begins to rise. It's quiet, it's soft, it's not dramatic like stress, but it's powerful. Acceptance is not weakness, it's wisdom. It's the understanding that peace is not found in perfect conditions. Peace is found when you stop needing perfect conditions. When you meet life where it is, not where you wish it was. You start to see clearly. You make better decisions. You act with clarity, not chaos. And from that place, life begins to change. Not because you forced it, but because you aligned with it. You flowed with it. You trusted it. Stress may be loud, but peace is steady. And it's always waiting on the other side of acceptance. Everything is temporary, the good moments, the bad ones. The highs that make you feel unstoppable and the lows that make you question everything, none of it lasts forever. Pain is temporary. It may feel heavy right now. It may cloud your vision and tighten your chest. But even the deepest pain has an end. It may not disappear in an instant, but it shifts, it softens, it teaches, and eventually it passes. Problems are temporary too. The things you're worried about today, the deadlines, the doubts, the uncertainty, they lose their grip with time. You solve them, you grow through them, or you realize they weren't as big as you once believed. No storm lasts forever. And pressure, the kind that keeps you up at night, the kind that makes you feel like you're running out of time, that's temporary too. It comes in waves. It builds and then it breaks. And when you breathe through it, when you stop letting it define you, you see it clearly. It's just a moment, just a chapter, not your whole story. We often make the mistake of thinking that how we feel right now is how we'll feel forever. But emotions are like weather. They change. Cloudy today doesn't mean cloudy forever. And even the darkest night gives way to morning. So hold on, not tightly, not desperately, but patiently, because life has a way of balancing itself. Moments pass, seasons shift, new strength rises from old struggles, and what once felt permanent becomes a memory. When you remember that everything is temporary, you stop panicking, you stop reacting from fear, you start responding with calm, with clarity, you begin to trust the process. Even when it's uncomfortable, you stop trying to escape the moment, and instead you walk through it knowing it won't last. Whatever you're facing right now, it will pass. Whatever you're holding on to, let it breathe, let it be. It's just a moment in time. And time always moves. You are not the storm, you are the sky. Vast, calm, eternal. The storm may come, it may bring thunder and lightning, it may shake you, stir you, make you feel like everything is falling apart. But the storm is not who you are. It is just passing through. A moment of intensity, a temporary disturbance. But you are stillness underneath it all. You are the space in which the storm happens. You are the witness, not the chaos. Emotions may rise like winds, thoughts may pour like rain, fear may flash like lightning, but they are only passing events in the sky. That is you. They do not define you. They do not last. And they do not have power over the true essence of who you are. Look up at the sky sometime. Even when it's covered in clouds, you know the blue is still there. Even when it's dark, you know light will return. The sky doesn't fight the weather. It allows, it receives, it holds everything, but it becomes nothing. And that's what you are. You can hold pain, but you are not pain. You can feel sadness, but you are not sadness. You can experience chaos, but you are not chaos. You are the awareness behind it all, unshaken, unmoved, still. When you remember this, life becomes lighter. You stop attaching yourself to every emotion. You stop identifying with every thought. You begin to watch instead of react, to observe instead of absorb. And in that awareness, peace rises. Not because the storms disappear, but because you no longer mistake them for yourself. They come, they go, but you remain. You are the open sky, always there, always free. No storm, no matter how strong, can change your nature. It may cover you for a while, but it cannot define you, because beneath every storm is the same truth. A sky untouched. A presence that doesn't break. That is you. Inner peace is a personal journey. It does not come from the outside world. It is not something you find in a perfect day or a perfect relationship. It's not hidden in success, in money, in applause, or in the approval of others. Those things may bring moments of happiness, but they do not create lasting peace. Because peace doesn't begin with what happens around you, it begins with what happens within you. The world will always change. Circumstances will rise and fall. People will come and go. You will face uncertainty, failure, disappointment. That's a part of life. But none of it has the power to disturb your peace unless you give it permission. Peace is not about controlling your environment. It's about mastering your response to it. It's about finding stillness in the noise, clarity in the confusion, light in the shadows. You may not be able to control what happens outside, but you can always choose what happens inside. You can choose how you think. You can choose what you focus on. You can choose to pause, to breathe, to let go. That choice is the start of your journey, not one that others can walk for you, not one that can be hurried or forced. It's deeply personal. It's built in silence, in reflection, in the way you meet yourself when no one else is watching. True inner peace is when you no longer need the world to make sense for you to feel grounded. It's when chaos can be present, but you're not shaken. It's when things don't go your way, yet you still remain centered. You learn to trust the flow of life. You learn to stop chasing and start allowing. You learn that peace isn't found, it's remembered. It's already within you, waiting to be uncovered, waiting to be chosen. And once you begin walking that inner path, you realize something powerful. You were never searching for peace in the world. You were searching for yourself. And the moment you reconnect with who you are beneath the noise, peace begins to bloom quietly, naturally, from within. Presence over panic. In the moments where life feels like it's spiraling out of control, the greatest power you have is to be here, right now. Not in the fear of what might happen, not in the regrets of what already passed, but in this breath. This moment. Because panic lives in the mind, it feeds on imagined futures and worst case scenarios. It grows louder the more you try to escape the present. But presence is silent power. It brings you back to what's real, to what's in front of you, to what you can influence. Stress thrives in the future. Peace lives in the now. When you are grounded, you are unshakable. Even if everything around you is shifting, falling, or changing, you remain centered. And from that place of presence, you make better choices. You see more clearly. You feel more connected. Because you're not reacting, you're responding. You're not lost in fear. You're rooted in awareness. Grounding doesn't mean you ignore what's happening. It means you anchor yourself so you don't get swept away by it. Just like a tree in the wind. The deeper the roots, the stronger the stance. So when panic rises, pause, breathe, feel your body, notice your surroundings, return to your breath. Again, this simple act brings you back to life as it is, not as your mind is imagining it. And in that space, stress loses its grip because you're no longer feeding it with fear. You're meeting the moment with presence, with steadiness, with calm. There's a stillness inside you that cannot be disturbed unless you leave it. So stay there, return to it again and again. It's not about perfection, it's about awareness. It's about remembering that you are not your thoughts, you are the one witnessing them. And that awareness, that deep inner presence, is what allows you to transcend stress. Not by escaping life, but by showing up fully for it, with your eyes open, your breath steady, and your spirit grounded in the now. Breathe consciously, not just automatically, not just to survive, but to truly connect with the moment. Your breath is always with you. It's the anchor in every storm, the silence in every noise. And yet, we forget it. We get caught up in the rush, in the pressure, in the endless thoughts running through our minds. But when you bring your awareness to your breath, something shifts. Everything slows down. The chaos softens. The mind quiets. Just one deep breath. Fully in, fully out, and you start to return to yourself, not to the scattered version of you, but the real, grounded, calm presence within you. Conscious breathing is your body's natural reset button. It tells your nervous system you are safe. It reminds your heart there's no need to rush. It tells your mind come back home. Stress in quick, tight, unconscious breathing. But peace lives in slow, deep, intentional breaths. When you inhale with awareness, you are not just taking in air, you are taking in life. When you exhale with intention, you are letting go of tension, of worry, of control. You are creating space. You are coming back into rhythm with the present moment. No matter where you are, no matter what you're facing, you can always pause, you can always breathe. It doesn't need to be dramatic. Just a gentle shift from autopilot to awareness. Feel the air move in through your nose. Feel your chest rise. Feel your body respond. And then feel the release as you let it go. Inhale peace, exhale tension. Inhale clarity, exhale chaos. That's all it takes. One breath, one moment of presence. And suddenly, you're not in the past. You're not in the future. You're here, alive, aware, connected. Breath is your reminder that you don't need to control everything. You just need to return to now. And every time you do, calm follows. Not forced, but natural. Because awareness of breath brings you back to what's real, and what's real is always enough. What is falling apart may be realigning your life. Even though it feels like everything is crumbling, it might actually be falling into place. Not the place you expected, not the one you planned, but the one you truly need. We often fear change. We fear loss. We fear the unknown. But sometimes the breakdown is the beginning of the breakthrough. Sometimes the things that are leaving your life are making space for something better, more real, more aligned with who you are becoming. It's hard to see it in the moment, when doors close, when relationships end, when plans fail. It feels like life is working against you, but maybe it's working for you. Maybe the universe is rearranging things behind the scenes, removing what no longer serves you, even if it hurts, even if it's confusing. Sometimes the things you thought were permanent were only meant to teach you, to shape you, to prepare you, and when they're gone, you're not broken. You're being redirected to a path you didn't expect but deeply needed. Trusting the process doesn't mean you won't feel pain. It doesn't mean you won't have questions. But it means you believe in something bigger than this moment. It means you trust that life knows more than your plans. And even when you don't understand it, you hold on. You breathe through it. You keep walking. Piece by piece, what's meant for you begins to reveal itself. The chaos starts to make sense. You begin to see the wisdom in the timing, the clarity in the confusion, the strength that was building inside you all along. Not everything that falls apart is a loss. Sometimes it's a release, a necessary ending to welcome a new beginning. So if things are collapsing right now, if you feel like everything is slipping through your hands, pause, listen, trust. Because even when it looks like a mess, life might be moving you closer to your truth. You don't have to have it all figured out. You just have to have faith that every ending is making way for a new alignment. Stillness is strength. In a world that glorifies noise, movement, and constant action, stillness can feel unfamiliar. But it's not weakness, it's not emptiness, it's power. True, quiet power. Because when you stop moving, you start hearing. Not the noise of the world, but the voice within you, the one that gets drowned in distraction, the one that whispers truth when everything else is screaming confusion. Silence is not the absence of sound, it's the presence of awareness. It's the space where clarity begins to rise, where answers start to form, where emotions settle and the mind softens. In the silence, you remember who you are, beyond the roles, beyond the noise, beyond the rush. Reflection is not about overthinking, it's about seeing where you are, seeing what you feel, seeing what needs to be released and what needs to be embraced. You don't need to react to everything. You don't need to chase every thought or respond to every emotion. Sometimes the most powerful move is no move at all. Just being, just observing, just breathing in the stillness and letting it guide you back to your center. Stillness creates space, and space creates peace. It's in that space that healing begins, growth begins, understanding begins. When you slow down, the world doesn't fall apart, it reveals itself. When you become still, you become aware of what matters, of what doesn't, of what's real and what's noise. It takes courage to sit in silence, to face what arises, to resist the urge to run or distract. But that courage is what builds true strength, not the kind that looks strong on the outside, but the kind that is strong on the inside, solid, unshaken, rooted. So give yourself permission to pause, to retreat, to reflect. Let silence be your sanctuary. Let stillness be your teacher. Because in the quiet, you'll find the depth you forgot existed. And in that depth, you'll find yourself again. Let go and live. Too often we carry things that don't belong to us. We hold on to hurts, regrets, and fears like they're part of our identity. We let temporary burdens become permanent scars. But life isn't meant to be a constant weight on your shoulders. It's meant to be a flow, a dance, a journey. When you hold on to what doesn't serve you, you block your own freedom. You anchor yourself to the past, to things that have already happened, things that cannot be changed. And in doing so, you rob yourself of the present. You take up space in your heart with things that no longer have power over you. But here's the truth. You have the power to let go, to release what no longer fits who you are becoming, to forgive, not for them, but for you, to stop carrying the emotional baggage that weighs you down. The past is a part of you, but it does not define you. What happened yesterday doesn't need to control today. When you let go, you make room for something new, something lighter, something more aligned with who you truly are. When you live with a heart full of past pain, you close yourself off to new possibilities. You close yourself off to love, to joy, to peace, to everything life has to offer you in this moment. Holding on to temporary burdens only hurts you in the long run. They are like clouds that obscure your view of the sky. They pass. But if you continue to cling to them, you'll miss the sun shining just beyond them. Let go of fear, let go of guilt, let go of the need to control everything. Live without the weight of what could have been, and instead embrace what is. What is now, what you can change, what you can create. Don't let anything that is temporary weigh down a heart that is meant to be free. The heart is made to be light, to be open. Let go and live. When you release the things that no longer serve you, you begin to breathe easier. You begin to move more freely. You begin to experience life as it is, not as the burdens of the past have shaped it. Your heart, unburdened, is free to love, to dream, to grow. And in that freedom, you discover a deeper peace, one that comes from within. So don't carry the weight of temporary things in a heart that is meant to be permanent. Let go, live fully, and trust that when you do, life will meet you with open arms.